Why are you playing with the camera?
I had the camera in my hand and I was just like, we're just testing out the settings, you know. And then he said, that's for ballpark.
Goldberg won the Royal Rumble. Just joking. Alright. What is your feelings? Good? On,
Guys, ready to eat?
Yeah.
Why are you playing with that?
No. Mom says we're testing it. We're testing for the volume.
Okay,
I'm testing
you're
it.
adjusting it. I don't want you to play it continuously.
No, I'm
It's
testing
only
for...
when we go to ballpark. You can take it down, Anthony. You could, if Anthony teaches you properly, you could take some pictures of ball players hitting a ball.
I don't know how much they paid, and now being a hard-working man that I am, when working at a blue-collar job,
You kind of understand.
working a rotating shift, 24-hour production type of job,
Right.
I understand the value of $1, and I've worked my way up. Just want to give back to the community. I want to give quality content, and this is our story.
Right.
And so I don't know how much they spent. I'm going to have him on the show, and we can reminisce. But I understand now. But at the time, I was just like, we're just messing with the settings, blah, blah, blah. But see, the thing is, though, our dad was never really home until late at night. So we could time when we're going to stop recording. So we would get home, let's say around 3 o'clock, and we would watch like things like Nickelodeon, Nicktoons, Dragon Ball Z, and stuff like that. And then we would film after we kind of settled down, relax and stuff like that. We would film. We would take that camcorder because our mom was so loving and she let us do what we wanted to do as long as we weren't hurting ourselves or hurting other people or on the streets.
Right.
You know, she always kept an eye on us. And it actually got to the point where she would actually freak out because we are doing so much around the house.
Sometimes we break those boundaries, you know, us potentially hurting ourselves with possible stunts, or, you know, us moving the furniture around and having potential of breaking them. So she has to do something about it.
Yeah, and but at the end of the day, we always had free reign with that camcorder. For whatever reason, we had a mom who let us be. And I have to say, she put up with a lot. Dad's work schedule, never really being home, working very hard the way he did, and then dealing with us 24/7.
And literally, this was like an everyday thing. Like literally, like how Anthony was saying earlier, he had like such a love for like the camera and wanted to do something. He would literally like, we'd wake up and Anthony's telling me plans of what we should film, what kind of like, you know, like with our videos and everything. And this was like a daily plan, what we want to do. And then we would film it like in the evenings. And yeah, and this is what our mom had to deal with every day.
Absolutely. And this is why I believe God is real and that there is a higher power, because what are the odds that we were able to do this stuff and get the quality experience that we needed at a young age to become comfortable in front of the camera? But anyway, I have to say, we shot, 30 or 40 or 50 tapes worth of footage.
Not episodes, fucking tapes.
Oh, yeah. And I remember we got so hard up because those tapes weren't inexpensive. They weren't cheap.
Nope.
Like, we would actually have to make sacrifices.
These aren't like 30-minute tapes.
These were like 2.5 hour, 3 hour long tapes, depending on what type of quality you had that camcorder setting on.
Yeah.
But so just factor in, let's say 2.5 hours is being like, on average, okay? 2.5 hours times like 50 tapes worth. Maybe even more, because we actually recycled tapes to the point where we had ideas or plans to shoot videos, and our parents wouldn't take us out to the store to buy us new ones because only certain stores sold those specific I think they were called HI8 cassettes, video cassettes, and they're not cheap. They were like $20-$30 a pop, and like you can't just expect your parents to pay for a cassette tape every what? 2 weeks or every week?
I honestly thought those tapes were a little expensive, more expensive.
Oh, they might have been, but either way, we filled those tapes up so quick. It got to the point where we had to make sacrifices like, okay, all right, we can do without this footage because this tape wasn't as good, so let's tape over it.
Right.
And it bums me out that we did that. Why? Because when I tried to upload the videos from the old cassettes to let's say the computer through a capturing device, the quality of the playback suffers, you know what I mean? And then we would actually get glitches in the video where it actually shows the old footage that we taped over.
So we can't show or anything.
Yeah, so there was, we're going to be uploading a documentary in the near future. We're going to be working on it. We're going to really methodically lay it out because it's so much to discuss. It's so much to cover. It's unbelievable. And it doesn't stop there, folks.